2 a.m. live stream. He's a genius. He's a mastermind. This is such a good time to stream. 2 a.m. No one's gonna be here. Oh whoa! I can like if I click out, it keeps my inputs. I don't think I can. Can I do that on keyboard? I've never done that before. I can. Okay. I didn't know that. Alright, what's up? I don't actually expect anyone to be here. But I've been craving. Oh my god, you're awake. What's up? Hi, Casey. I wanted to play Celeste so badly, and I just haven't been, and it's like, why haven't I been? So, I'm playing Celeste, except, there is a bit of an issue. I'm kind of worried about my hand. I don't wanna... Oh, yes! Good Karma Mix, my favorite. Oh, oh geez, we back in it for the remix. Real. What is this? Okay, it gives me infinite dashes if I'm in here. Good to know. I thought that was something. Maybe it is something, because they're marked. Oh, it's Huge Mess. Hello, Huge Mess. I'm scared that this is yellow GM. Be there. Okay. Let's do some exploring. This isn't something either? Totally looks like something. There's the elevator. Where am I going? Okay, I can go down there. There's maybe something there if I do towels. Is there anything up left this way? Oh right, I can also go up here. Okay. Whoa! Oh my god, look at the move. Oh my god, I've never seen... Oh my god, this is so weird. Oh, they move so weirdly. Oh my god, I've never seen Dust Bunnies do this. I mean, it looks awesome, but Jesus. How am I ever gonna, like... Oh my god. Crap. It's hard to even get that up dash. Ah, dang it. Okay. I gotta see what's up here. Jesus, this room is long. What the frick? Oh my god. Is this no checkpoints? Okay, I better come up with a strategy then. Wait for that one to pass, probably. Go up. Maybe jump left. Yeah, because that one's open. Oh my god. No, I keep falling off, bro. Gotta wait a little longer. There, I guess? Mustache. Where do I go? Crap, okay. Waited a little too long, it seems. I guess I can switch platforms. This is evil. I should probably check out how long this map is. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be here. God. Okay, and then... Jesus. I don't want to know how long this level is. Because this seems... Ugh. Okay, I can wait a little bit longer if I go on the next platform over. I just have to time that well as well. Crap, man. No. Okay, I can go early. No, I can't. God. And there's a backtrack berry? I mean, absolutely not. Crap, man. How do I get onto a platform there? Okay. Welcome back, Casey. Ah, okay. The charger found. That makes sense. Catching up, yeah. God! Okay. I need to come up with a strategy is the whole thing. The issue is that it's just, like, hard, because you just gotta be in there. Okay, that seems pretty solid. So I think it's that platform? think that's the platform I'm looking for. Maybe the one before it? There we go. Okay. Oh. I need to check what I... Do I need my dash up there? God, it's so long. Okay, I get one dash. I'm gonna have to use it wisely. No, I think it is just up there. Wrong platform. I kind of fluked that, which isn't great because that means I don't know how to reproduce it. Okay. I think I gotta stand on the left of that. Not fall off though. Actually gotta stay on that one. That was way too low. Yeah, just wing it, I guess. Alright, worth a shot. Oh, dang. That's hard. I mean, maybe it wasn't that one. I just when it was, though. Too early. I can't ask when Casey will be caught up. I was gonna be like, when are you gonna be caught up? But, you know. I don't know, I want to talk to someone, I guess. How am I today? I'm doing alright. I didn't really do all too much, but... You know, that's just how it is sometimes. Stand it. Ah, it's not the middle. I think I gotta wait for that one to pass. No, that's way too late. Difficult timing, yeah. So yeah, I don't think I ever continued my thought, but, I'm playing on controller right now. That's kind of the deal. I figured it'd be fun. See if I can beat a GM map on controller. It gets away from the parts of my hand that, are having issues, which are my ring and pinky. Ring and pinky fingers. Can I hit a freaking... Alright. Oh my god. I think maybe I land on the third platform and then sort of jump. Okay, well the issue is now where am I going? Because I think maybe I just go. Maybe I just go to the next set of platforms, like, instantly if I can. The reason I keep killing myself, even though, like, it's fine. Okay, this is whatever. No, it's not. Is so that I can get a consistent death cycle. Okay. I gotta jump left to get on that one, I guess. God dang it. It's hard because these platforms are also pretty freaking far. Like, you need pretty freaking good spacing. That was early. I don't know how I didn't make it on that. Nope, I gotta jump left. I'm jumping right. Seriously? Whatever. Oh my god, kill me. Jump left or straight up. It seems like straight up might line me up pretty well. Seriously? Oh my god. Yeah, jumping left will save me from that dust bunny, probably. Ah, that was bad. Okay, I gotta do that, like, no hesitation. That probably would have been good? I don't know. Oh, that's there. Okay. So I have to wait a little bit. That, I guess. God! Catch up in 2 minutes. Okay. Okay. So just stand on the left side of that platform and it'll be fine. Wait a little longer. What was that? Did you see the gift thing? Not really. Oh, I forgot Trevor did a double stream today. I wonder how that went. I kind of fell asleep during the middle of the day. And also, I want to catch up on Persona. Which kind of sucks, because I'm so very behind now. But, I'll get to it. I don't know how to do this. Like, even just... Ah, man. This room looks like hell. It's not that bad, all things considered. It's just like, you gotta come up with a strategy, and coming up with a strategy on the screen is a little rough, and the execution still isn't easy. Although, I guess there's, like, more after this that I'm gonna have to worry about. Like, I've kind of only gotten past the first section, but I think it lets up. I think it's probably the biggest hurdle here. He's liking the double stream structure. That's kind of crazy to me, and I really, like, just as a friend, I really hope he makes sure he takes time to actually have time outside of stream still. Oh, I can crouch. I've kind of forgotten I can crouch. Finds it chill. Alright. I mean, good for him. It's just that, you know. I want to talk off stream. Not necessarily because, like, I'm gonna be, like... It's not because I'm gonna be, like, saying slurs off stream, and I don't want that to be on stream. Like, it's not stupid stuff like that. It's just that, like, some conversations are just, like, should not be aired, you know? And there's a lot of things, like, I would just want to... I don't know, it's just a lot more comfortable in a way. Like, it's not that I'm uncomfortable on a stream, it's just that, like, sometimes you just don't want to have to worry about, like, this is being archived. I don't know, I've brought this up with Trevor before. Just said, like, hey, I want to talk to you more. I mean, honestly, I guess I wouldn't have, like, the most issue if I could just like pop in on some of his streams more. I mean, I'd still prefer like certain things, cause like I have like watch parties and listen parties and stuff that I also want to do, right? You need time for that. I don't know, something that I never want to take for granted is the fact that I have friends who like allow me to just like join, kind of just do stupid things, I guess. You know what I mean? Like they just kind of, I say, yo, hop in a call, I'm gonna talk to you on your stream, and they're just like, alright, fine. And then they just like, they let that happen. I never want to take that for granted, because that's like, I genuinely really appreciate that. And I know how stupid I can be sometimes. Like, just like, yo, let me on your stream. Like, it's dumb. Like, you gotta admit, it's just dumb. But they deal with it, and I, you know. There's not enough time in the day, that's how you know you're an adult. Yeah. It's a fun, stupid... Yeah, but it's like... It's absolutely also just a... Let me be, let me in kind of deal, you know what I mean? Like... I think everyone knows I am pretty much just inviting myself to stream. And it's like... Okay, maybe that's a little stupid, but it's also like, I don't know. If they did it to me, like, if they tried to invade my stream, like, I'd be like, yeah, sure. I mean, it depends on the stream, I guess. If it's like, I doubt, well, okay, I guess Trevor did do it for, all power-ups, because that's a long stream. But, like, if he had, like, a shorter version of that, where it was, like, meant to be a little serious, I don't think he'd let me on, right? Because it's like, hey, I'm doing a thing here. So I think he does it when he knows it doesn't matter, and I you know, I'm not gonna push for anything. It elevates a stream when you do an NBC. You flatter me. You don't have to say. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to like. What do I say to that? I'm just me. I don't know. But I don't, like I said, I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to act like it's just like I should have the right to, you know? Because that's definitely not a thing. Even if people think it's a good thing, even if people say it's a good thing, at the end of the day, it's me going, let me on your stream. Like, I'm not entitled to that at all. And you know, I'm thankful for it, I guess. I hate this freaking upper part. Okay, I'm just gonna neutral off one side instead of trying to do wall jumps. I think I'm getting better at it. Oh wait, I can't neutral. I'm on a controller, bro. Like, I don't know how to freaking neutral on controller. Oh my god. I mean, I do, but it's gonna be, like, so much harder. Do I switch? Oh, God. Okay, wait. That was decent. The group is like having a content house if it was over the internet and not super tryhard for engagement. Yeah. I think a few of us have talked about the idea of like actually living together, but I think people would hate me. I think people would unironically hate me if they had to deal with me for an extended period of time. But it maybe like the fear of that will make me become a good housemate, I guess. Maybe it's like, these are my friends, and I'm gonna piss them off, and I cannot do that. Go do the dishes. Frick me. God dang it. I neutraled, I swear I neutraled. Alright, I'm getting this first pattern down though. Here, I'm gonna switch to computer just for a second. Just so I can see what this, like, top bit is like. Oh my god. I mean, it shouldn't matter all too much as long as I'm not doing anything super input dense. I just gotta be careful, I guess. Ah! It's just so weird. You can tell I'm way better on freaking keyboard, bro. I think if I go there, I can, like, grab for a little bit, and then maybe have a better chance. God dang it. Oh, come on. I wouldn't say hate, maybe a little... I mean, I'm obviously doing hyperbole here, but I think they would get fairly annoyed at me. Like, I think it would be a thing, you know? You caved and downloaded 3 utterly massive mod packs. Dang. $300, 400 mods. That's an absurd amount. God dang it. I've always been, like, mildly interested in mod packs on the side, but I've never really, like, fully committed to any one. I think it'd be fun to do mod packs with people. As long as it's not like one person who knows everything carrying everyone else. God. See, the hard part is that there's just 2 of those in a row. Like, what do you do against the second one? Is this Yuri? This is Celeste. Make your own judgment, I guess. Actually, sorry, this is Space. This isn't Yuri, this is Space. God dang it! I can try doing that on controller, I guess, because I don't want to play on keyboard for too long. I feel like it fits Puppy better. I would be the one that knows the most. Yeah, I figured. Okay, we're back on controller. Spot the difference. The answer, I'm so much worse at neutral jumping. I got this first part pretty down though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Learn to neutral, please. Raspberry flavored, what? Is that a mod pack? I've never heard of that. Is that... Snippets I absorbed in general mod etiquette, I see. I don't know all too much about, like, modern mods, but I played on, like, some 1.12.2 mod packs. I don't know if there's modern versions of them, but, like, Tinker's Construct, Tinker's Forge. Never really messed with, Applied Energistics. That was something I just, like, didn't want to deal with ever, so I didn't. Tinker's got updated and has armor now. It's had armor for quite some time. At least the old version did. Or maybe it was the separate mod? I don't really know. There are a few other mods that I've messed with that I don't know the name of. Probably just your standard, like, automation mods. A2 is updated and also has a competitor with Refined Storage. I've heard of Refined Storage. I've played mod packs that had both. Probably just so you could take your pick. Oh my god, okay, I can't do this. Mechanism and Immersive Engineering. Yes, both of those. Mechanism was my goat. I think it was. It's been so long. I'm back on keyboard, because this is killing me. Ah! Mechanism got updated. When you say updated, I don't know if you mean, like, brought to modern versions, or if you mean, like, they just got a content update. You're gonna have to be a little more, like, precise. Oh my god, that was insane. That was such an insane fluke. None of that is repeatable, is the issue. I'm just gonna have to hope I can do that again. I'm on keyboard again, by the way, because I just can't do these freaking neutrals. If I learned how to neutral on controller, like, this would be fine, probably, but it's just not right now. Oh, really? I thought I'd be fine. I think you can really tell, like, I have much more confidence in myself when I'm on the keyboard. Crap, I should have stayed down. I don't know how, like, obvious it is to most people, but, like, to me, it's night and day. Like, I just feel like I'm doing, I feel like I know what I'm doing so much more when I'm on a keyboard. God dang it. Okay, I did that differently, and it still worked. I would love to do that part ever. I'm just gonna wait for it to pass by. I can probably spare the stamina. Oh my god, if I can neutral... No. Like, maybe I just need to learn how to freaking wall jump there? I don't know. Jeez, I didn't think I'd make that. Did I say hi, Raven? I meant to say hi. Oh my god. I keep doing, like, neutrals right to the freaking bottom of a block, and then I slip and freaking die. It's actually so annoying. This screen, I'm just not a big fan of it because there's no breaks, so there's just like, there's really no way to plan anything. You can't like add a start position on this. God dang it! Oh my god, like it's just RNG pretty much. I'm not actually that mad, but it's like, it's just annoying because it's like, I just have no control over what's happening. Okay, it has to be in the middle of the tower on the right. Oh my god, those guys came out of nowhere. Okay. That was good, though. That was good. I can stop here. Send it. Stop here. And then freaking accidentally climb jump. Show this screen to Dylan and call it 3C. He would not believe me. Stop accidentally freaking climb jumping. I'm actually Dylan. I forgot to wait. You wait, go in the middle, wait, and then you're home free, I'm pretty sure. Why did I do that? Why didn't I just wall jump? Man, I thought that I should reboard. I feel the same way. I just don't know, like, when. And I also kind of hate reading because it just, like, hurts my neck to look down at a book for an extended period of time. Oh, wait, I can get my stamina back there. Oh my god, you came out of nowhere. Okay. God dang it, I went too early. I can take my time there. I don't know why I'm in such a rush. God dang it, I got stuck. I can't wait to learn that this is like one of 10 freaking screens in this level. I'm kind of hoping this level is like 3 really hard screens. Forgot to wait. No! Oh my god. I need to see what's past this. Is that it? I think that's it. And then, well, there's binoculars there, but I'm assuming that's just for the way down because there's a berry. I really hope so. I have no plans on getting berries, by the way. Absolutely zero. No, okay. Bad positioning. I should just save my dash for the very end so I can skip it. I'm too slow. Oh my god. Okay. I have no idea what's going on here. Use your dash immediately, I guess. No, I wanted a neutral. Yeah, there's no way I was doing this on freaking controller, just because there's too much neutral jumping that I just like do not have the mastery on controller of yet. One day. God dang it. I wanted to be one rung higher, and I knew that. Seriously? I mean, like, I'm still bad at neutraling on freaking keyboard today, apparently. It's not that, it's just that this is a really awkward wall to get up. I forgot about the freaking one on the freaking left. Oh my god. That's the right. Oh, that hits me. This being the berry room is evil. This isn't- I'm not doing this to get a berry, to be clear. This backtracking is what gets you the berry. You can tell because once you hit the books button, you just come back down here, and then... I've been here for 45 minutes. Jesus. Here, wait, I just gotta check. Oh my god. It's like... It's 6 screens. It's 6 screens, and then a final one, it seems. But that's still like... Ugh. I think this one... Well, okay, I can't say anything, but... I don't know, this one feels... like one of the more arbitrary ones, if I had to guess. Like one of the more just kind of figure it out ones. So I'm hoping maybe the rest of them are a little more skill based. Ah! Okay, after 3 neutrals there, wall jump to the right. I almost died like twice. But I didn't. Nope. That's sad. I went exactly where it was going. Yeah, I need to be on keyboard for this. I don't know why I keep saying it. Like, you probably figured that out the first time I said it. I need to be on the other side. And I keep not doing that, and it keeps getting occasional buffers. I have 0 dropped frames, but I have no idea, ultimately. Still pleased with myself for clearing the amount of mod packs that you did. Good job. I don't remember how many that was. Wasn't it like triple digits? Mods are just generally interesting, so I get it. It's like, I want it all. Oh my god. Okay. This seems a lot easier. It's very reactive. It's very reactionary, so I can just sort of... Let's go back to controller. I should be able to just kind of figure something out that's consistent-ish. I don't really know what these guys do, though. It looks kind of awesome. One thing I love about, like, Cycle Madness maps, the two I've done, and I guess 3D, is that usually they make some freaking awesome patterns. Like, I don't care how hard it is. I mean, obviously I do, right? Because at the end of the day, I have to beat it. But, like, they just always look so cool, no? Like, look at, just, this is, like, mesmerizing, no? By the way, I do have infinite dashes in this, but I figure it's easier to just not dash and just play it like a dropper. If I can get anything. Okay, what if I just don't move there? Okay, wow. So I tried to down right. Because if I do a down right, it actually, like, it just kind of works. Like, I just can't get hit. I'm noticing the blocks in each room, and I'm like, why are they here? Let's see how I'm doing. I have this, then I have this. What the frick are we looking at? Hello? Oh, it changed my spawn point. God dang it. Seems like just walking off and then doing 2 downrights pretty much works. Oh, I have a ping. Ah, it hit the spring. I didn't want to hit the spring. Oh my god. Fool me once. Shame on me. I think I just up dash, right? Oh my god, can I play the game? If you can tell, I'm still not great with dashing the correct direction on controller. Guy who has beaten 7C on controller twice, by the way. No, it's just so funny, like, how my controller skill is. Because it's like, I can do, like, core tech, and then I can just, like, I just can't neutral jump. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Okay, that up dash is not doing me any favors. I think if I do it a little later, it might. Oh, come on. Really? Twice? Okay, I gotta overshoot that, I think. I suck. Bro, there's this one YouTube channel I keep getting in shorts where it's literally just like they explain a thing, then they're like, and it's a skit with themselves, but they explain a thing, then they're like, alright, do this example, and they do it the way it was explained to them, and then they're like, no, why would you think that? It's like this in this case. It's like, it's just full rage bait. It's just full rage bait. Like, it's not funny, it's just, you're just teaching someone the wrong thing and then getting mad that they got taught, that you taught them the wrong thing. Why is this not working anywhere? What? Hello? Was I subconsciously, like, not moving after it? I guess so. God, I'm trying to just stick to one side, if it wasn't obvious. I'm probably gonna have to switch at some point. I think I talked about this before, but your browser has an option called domain expansion. What the frick? That's funny. Sorry, I just got a really funny message. It wasn't a joke, it was just like a realization that is just really funny to me because like I have I'm like the audience in a case of dramatic irony. It's like, does he know? God dang it. Okay, and then I hit the spring underneath. Real. This is definitely easier, right? Like... Spring me! Ah! Spring cancel! Spring cancel! Spring cancel! Where did I... Like, I don't even remember where I went. What's the thing? Oh, I can just... One left. Ah, it's so hard. By the way, every time I dash left there, I'm intending to do a diagonal, and I'm just failing. I can't believe I just landed on the freaking 4-pixel space there. A little later, I guess? Ah, okay. Dang, okay. I don't know, it's like any strategy I use just stops working at some point, and I don't know why. Ah, that's the spring. I don't know what to do down there. That's my current issue, is like... Ah! I'm sorry, I just still have this guy in my head, and it just, like, it pisses me off. Like, it's fully rage baiting me. Because it's like, you taught him a rule, right? You said, try it out, and then gave him a wrong example. And then went, no! And it's like, the most condescending. Because he says, no! What would you think? Like, why would you think that? I mean, he just says, why would you think? But it's like, why would you think that? And it's like, I don't know, maybe because you said it? Like, I get it, it's supposed to point out, like, the absurdity of the certain way, like, the English language, usually. But it's like... Oh my god! Autism pains. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm making fun of an autistic person right now, and I should really lay off. Is it... Okay, I always say making fun of, but I'm just giving my personal criticism of, like, how obnoxious it sounds. Am I safe here? Wee! I still don't know what to do at all in that situation, man. Like, it's actually just so bad. Right side. We go right side. That's way worse. How do these things move? They're like, it's like an S shape. Some of them are going up. Some of them are going down. Wait, some of them are going sideways. I think. It's so weird. I'm gonna open my soda. It's a peppy. I've definitely talked about being a Pepsi fan. I'm pretty confident I could tell you which one is which in a blind taste test. I don't know if that's a crazy thing to say. I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure they're just that distinct. See, do I just dash back to the left? They move 2.2 resting points down and then 2 up. See, I don't think that's true, though. Some of them, I think they just snake. Like, I think they all act a little differently. Look at the ones spawning from here, for example. These just keep going down. Like, we can follow it. Oh, that one went differently. Yeah, this one, like, look, it's just all the way down. And then this one goes up. It's just that some spawn from the sides. Up and down relative. I mean, it's kind of like just a wider zigzag. You could say left and right, really. Because that's relative in this case. Oh my god. Okay. So, up dash. I think I do that. I think I up dash. Okay, mistake. Hit the spring twice. Up dash. I mean, I got further, right? It's just that those freaking... Ah, okay. Down right, down right. I did that way differently. Positive and negative. Whatever that means in this case. Oh, okay, and then I have to commit left. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. There's a bit of an aw man moment when a mod you like isn't included. I don't know what Tetra is, so I can't really say. I am actually curious though. It's a fish mod. It adds more fish. Tetra could be so many things. Like that's just 4. No way, it adds 4 from BFB to Minecraft. It lets you take any tool and hot swap out the individual parts for different materials and shapes. I'm having a hard time picturing that. Is it like Tinker's, but different? Kinda like Tinker's, okay. At least you know where to meet me. Oh my god, these freaking chest blocks are actually trolling me. Like, they look like they're helpful, but they're actively harming me. Okay. So am I. I'm also actively harming you. I bet if I got close to the mic, you could hear my wrist popping whenever I, like, bend it. Not every time I bend it, but, like, if I do it a certain way. It's an amazing UI, too. Nice. It's more geared towards min-maxing. I guess that makes sense. As opposed to Tinker's that just adds like special abilities pretty much. I'm not getting anything that's working. That's the issue, is that, like, for whatever reason, anytime I get, like, a strategy, eventually it just, like, stops aligning. And I don't know if it's because I start getting better at the screen. Maybe it's because maybe I have to wait longer on the crumble block, or maybe I have to wait less time on the crumble block. It shows special abilities, but it's less focused on that. Right. Tinkers is enchant. I'm assuming enchants means something different in this case. I don't really remember. I never really got into the different materials thing. I just knew it was a thing. Ah! If I spring canceled, I probably would have gotten past that. Dang it. I'm just going up. I could wall jump there maybe and get past the other one. Oh my god, I didn't mean to freaking hit the spring. Okay. Just keep falling for a little bit, and you're good after I neutral jump there. Crap. It's gonna mess up my entire cycle. Yeah, so my current plan is to just immediately buffer full jump off of that. I don't need to down up dash there. I mean, I'm gonna because that's a strategy now. But... Okay, and then I need to spring cancel. Oh my god, really? Okay. This one's gonna take me so long, man. I bet the final screen's gonna have freaking Oshiro. I don't know, I'm still holding out hope that, like, somehow they get easier. But there's a good chance this is not happening today. I meant to hit the spring. I missed. I freaking... Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Seriously, I guess I'm doing everything early? Like, I don't know. Did I do it late there? I guess I did it late. I didn't want to hit the friggin' spring, I wanted to friggin' wall jump. I was cooked. Did everything wrong. Ah! If I dashed left there, I maybe make it. I wanted to dash left there, and I didn't. I need to spring cancel again. to spring cancel. I didn't. I'm getting there. I think. I wanted to down left. No! Oh my god! I need a break. I need a handbrake. Pepsi is just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just feels like a smoother drink, if that makes sense. That's why I think I'd be able to, like, tell the difference, because, like, I think I'd just, like, I mean, I feel a difference, right? But, like, I don't know if it's placebo. But I'm pretty sure it's not. God dang it. Trying to find a good video, but these are long. I mean, it's fine. Didn't you just find, like, the Modrinth page? I'm sure that has images. Maybe I just don't dash. No, I should have spring canceled down. I would have made it. Found one with good vibes. Remind me to check it out after I can clear this screen. The modern page isn't too descriptive. I see. I freaking spring canceled instantly, bro. Ah! That's why I need to spring cancel there. Somewhere, at least. And then I guess I'd, like, dash up left? I don't know. Because it's just not, like... Okay. And then maybe I can spring cancel down or something. I wanted it down left. No one's watching stream. Oh. Darn. That's alright, it's pretty late. If I down dash there, am I fine? Can I freaking downright? I wanted to freaking up left and not hit the spring. So I did neither of those instead. That was the weirdest freaking what? I mean, it was probably just a late spring cancel, but it felt like mega late. If maybe I dash out there. I wanted to downright. Please, please downright. Please downright. It's a good song. It's a really good song. This might be like my favorite Celeste song outside of like, I don't know, I don't think you can beat like most Farewell songs. But I gotta listen to like the full OST, I think, like outside of the game to really make my judgment. And I've never really done that. Sorry, I'm thinking about the fact the word LARPer is now used to mean someone who's like pretending to be into something. Can we just bring back like Poser? What was wrong with like Poser or something? I mean, no one freaking uses Poser anymore, but it's like that's the word. LARPer is its own, like, LARPing is a thing that we don't have to mess with, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's misappropriation, and it pisses me off. Guy who has probably misappropriated other slang before. Up dash. And yeah, you have. I mean, like, most definitely. Probably like any AAVE, I think it's what they call it. That is what they call it. I don't know why I do this sometimes. When I say misappropriation, by the way, I don't mean like using it correctly, but like stealing it. Which I'm not entirely sure what my take on that is. Because I feel like if a word catches on, that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I don't know if that's a stealing of culture or just like a, hey, this is a good word, I like it. You know what I mean? Maybe that's an ignorant take. Maybe it's racist. I don't know, but I think it's at least a gray area of like now if it's just being used wrong, then that sucks, right? If people are just taking the word and then using it wrong, and then it's like this is the word now, that's bad. That is just definitely bad. But it's like, I don't know. I guess it's like stealing the identity of a minority group in a sense, which doesn't feel great. But I mean, one thing I would have to ask is like, do different groups need like distinct identities? Maybe that's a really bad take. But it's like, I don't know, I like the idea of like sharing culture, I guess, right? White guy says it. Borrowing it from friends in natural conversation is fine, but if you're doing it because it's exotic, I have a problem. Yeah, that's weird, right? That's just weird. I guess, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of, like, saying, hey, this is from this culture, look, I guess it's not really a racial thing, but it's like, if every culture tries to, like, say, hey, this is our identity and you can't, like, take from it, part of it feels like we're drawing lines in the sand that maybe we should be trying to break down. But like, I wanna make it very clear, when I say any of this, like, I'm not very informed on this subject. This is my preliminary take. Like, if I'm saying really stupid things right now, like, you gotta believe me. I just don't really know what I'm saying. But it's, yeah, I just see it as a double-edged sword, I guess. Because it's like, I know it's, I've seen things resonate with people, right? I've seen people have moments where it's like, yo, that's me, that's my group, and that's what I can identify with. So I understand, like, how powerful it can be. But I guess my question is, like, does that have to be, like, based off of ethnicity, or can that just be like a group of like-minded people, you know? The issue is, like, it's just hard to have groups of like-minded people like have the same power as like something so simple in a way, right? Like, we look the same, that's a bond, you know what I mean? It's the same with, like, I mean, it's not the same because there's, you know, differences, but like, actually, do I want to say this? I don't know. I was gonna compare it to, like, disabilities, because, like, if you see someone with a disability and they're just, like, bawling, and you have a disability, that's genuinely, like, inspiring, right? It's like, hey, this doesn't hinder me, right? I mean, okay, it obviously, like, hinders you, but it doesn't make you incapable, like, useless kind of deal, right? Saying a disability doesn't hinder you is, like, toxic positivity in my mind. It's just, like, it feels like you're almost ignoring their problems. but I guess my point is like it's a very like it's a thing you can just point at and go, yes, this is I am like this. Which you can't really do with like someone who I don't know holds the same political beliefs as you. Like, go my fellow Republican, go win that marathon. Like put that one in the quote books. That's actually why is that cracking me up so much? Go my fellow Republican. Maybe I'm the only one laughing at that. Connecting through a meal you wouldn't normally eat just to experience. Yeah, I think that's cool, right? I think like I don't know. Borrowing vernacular is it feels it just feels cool to me, right? It's like, yo, I respect you enough to where I wanna say like the things like I think you're cool enough to where I wanna borrow like the words I use every day from you. You know what I mean? And obviously I'm not gonna be like, it's an honor to be stolen from. That's ignorant. But I think if done respectfully, it genuinely like can be just a really cool happenstance, you know? I'm gonna be here forever. I can't figure out this part, and it's kind of really annoying me. And now my freaking cycle isn't working, which is awesome! I wanted to dash up. Can I dash up there ever? No, I can't dash up. Okay, so then what do I do once I hit the spring? I don't know, I guess my whole point was that like I went on this whole rant because I thought using the word LARPing was stupid. Because LARPing is just like its own thing. It is its own culture in a way. And now we're just saying like, oh, if you're pretending to be a part of a fandom that you're not a part of, then you're LARPing. Like, what are we saying? Can we just call that being a poser? I don't know, maybe the word poser is also appropriate for somewhere. I get drawing lines in the sand, but I think there's a such thing as overcorrection and discrimination, but love. I agree. That's why I'm not too big on reclaiming either. Hot take? I don't know. I'm not gonna like get mad at someone for reclaiming, but it's not like, it just kind of weirds me out in a way to be like, hey, let me use a just offensive term but say like it's cool because it's like ironic. And then also you can't use it because if you use it, it's just offensive. I'm like, it just doesn't sit very right with me. I'm more of the opinion that people should not be using slurs. I'm not gonna be like, everyone should be able to do that. I just think it should be like, everyone or no one, and obviously everyone is stupid, so let's... The only time I found reclaiming fine was adding a soft A to the N-word. That's like... That's fair. That... Yeah. It almost feels like its own slang term, right? Like it's... I think reclaiming is like cool if it actually like you're changing how the term like is, you know? Like how it's used. I still think exclusivity is weird with any sort of words, right? I feel like saying this word can only be said by certain people is a weird concept. But I think that's a good counter example because it's like, no, it's just different now. Instead of most people just saying offensive words because they can. And I'm not calling anyone out in particular here, by the way. I don't want this to sound like I'm like targeting a specific person I know. Like I've seen people do this. And I'm like, okay. Not sure. The one I've seen the most is the F slur, I would say. Where people just like use it and they're just using it, but it's fine. Because they're gay, I guess. It's like, alright. People love using the F slur for kink stuff, so that is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm talking about. If the pet name is cutesy, then it is written by a straight woman, but if it is the F slur, then it was written by a gay man. True and real. It kind of does suck that, like, I feel like I'm not allowed to speak on any of these topics. I feel like that's another bit of culture I'm not, like, a big fan of. Because it feels like any take I have can just be, like, kind of ignored with the, like, excuse of, like, oh, of course the cis half-white guy is gonna say that. And that's why I'm trying to be, like, measured with my takes, obviously. I mean, not that I'm expecting to be, like, canceled on Twitter tomorrow over saying any of this, but... I don't know. Please let me down. Oh my god, I hate you! Okay. I still haven't gotten to the freaking third part of the screen, by the way. If anyone was keeping track. It's an uphill battle if you aren't in the minority, if you aren't the minority in question. Yeah, yeah. I have to get down here, then I'm safe at least. I can sit here, and I can figure out what the heck is going on here. And then hopefully I can, like... I'm hoping I can just fluke this, but I'm not certain. I think... Okay, that is not a safe spot. I was hoping that was a safe spot. It's not. Why does it matter if you're half white? Does the other half just not matter? Like, I don't know. I mean... I think it's like I'm some part white. So it's like... I don't know, I think culturally I come across as more white than anything else. I call myself a white boy a lot of the time. Which is maybe, like... disrespectful? I don't know. It's also kind of just a thing of, like, I don't need to go around saying I'm Asian, I guess. Not like it really matters to me at the end of the day. Like, it's not like I've faced any, like, oppression because of it. Maybe that's because I pass as white. Like, I don't know. Let me down, please! It's actually starting to freaking annoy me so much. I wanted to... I'm going to keyboard. Ow! That's not what I freaking did. Oh my god. I mean, it is. Can I dash left there? No. Can I dash up left there? There's a white guy with an opinion. From a pragmatic standpoint, do you not want powerful allies? No, the point is that, like, the opinion is gonna be like uninformed or... I think the idea is that there's just so many uninformed people that think they understand it, that it's like, it's just more annoying to deal with than like worth it to, you know, try and... I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't have to deal with white people with opinions very often. At least like those kinds of white people with opinions. The me kinds of white people with opinions. I am the white guy with the opinion. Fear me. Also, saying powerful allies is such a funny phrase in the context of, like, this discussion. Please, 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 please. I'm freaking Ruby in here. Please, 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 can I get past this part, please, please? Like, I can't do anything to get past them! I'm wondering if I can, like... God dang it! I didn't want to hit the freaking spring! Can I hit the spring when I want to, and then not do that when I don't want to? Oh my god, no, no, hit the spring again! Hit the spring again! Yes! Okay, that's how I want to do it. Okay. Back to controller, so that I don't hurt my hands too much. Oh my god, Snake. Go left, I guess. So that's all I had to do this whole time. Was just wait a little longer. Absolutely take the time to give them pointers. Yeah. I know what you're saying. I think it does come from people just being tired of, like, how many white guys with opinions there are. But I'm also not a big fan of the outlook. Like, that's honestly, that's an issue I had with, like, Bo Burnham Inside. Was that a lot of songs were just like, I'm white, and that's bad. In a way. Like, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But then there was, like, White Woman's Instagram, where it was, like, kind of the opposite? Where it was like, yes, this is a white woman, but she is a person. So it's like, I don't know, I guess I just don't know what to take away from it. Because it felt like white bad was the message for a while. Like, that's kind of the message I got from comedy, you know what I mean? Well, it's not, Casey, you have to like also account for all the white people with bad opinions, you know? All the white people who are just like, it's an honor for me to steal your culture, and you should be thankful of me for using your slang wrong. You know, like, where it's like they're not really there to like make anything better. They just think they're better. They just think they are better, you know? Like, that's a subset of people too. And it comes down to the fact that, like, white people are just the majority or plurality of people, so it's like, I don't know. I'm saying all this could all be me spewing BS. This was about the word LARPing. Let LARPers LARP, you know what I mean? And I mean the original freaking word, LARPers. Like, not Logan Paul. Logan Paul is... Just call him a poser. Just call him a poser and not a LARPer. Because LARPers, they be doing their own thing. They're having fun. They're out here having fun. Okay? This is the hill I'm dying on, actually. Put this on my tombstone. LARPers, let LARPers have fun. AJ 2026. Something I was thinking about the other day, when I thought about my flat soda tier list, I was like, actually, I don't know how many sodas I could put on the flat soda tier list. And I kind of realized, like, how many sodas have I had? I guess I've had, like, I mean, I've had Sprite, Coke, Pepsi, right? Fanta. I used to, like, get a combination of Sprite, or, Coke and Fanta. Like, I do half and half with them. I've had that. I've had Coke mixed with orange juice. That happened. Root beer and cream soda? I haven't had cream soda. I don't know where to have cream soda. I've had root beer. I'm not big on root beer, but maybe that also goes in the flat soda tier list. Although, like, I've never had root beer flat, you know? I'd have to have it flat. I don't know how it holds up. I think the tier list has to be based off how it holds up, right? If it tastes the same, not necessarily if it tastes good or bad, but just like if it retains its quality. It's almost a negative on the soda itself if it tastes better when it's flat. I'm sure, like, LaCroix tastes better flat. Actually, I don't know, because it's probably still acidic. I'm a sparkling water hater, by the way. I'd say root beer holds up pretty well. Interesting. See, like, I wouldn't know because I just don't like root beer. Ah. The experience is mostly the taste for me. Yeah, but, like, the carbonation, like, I don't know, it has an effect. Like, Sprite tastes pretty much the same with or without carbonation, but, like, Coke doesn't. I would go as far as to say that Coke tastes like way worse when it's flat than it does carbonated. God dang it. Okay. I guess we're staying on the left. Two hours for 2 screens. Like, Jesus. Ah! Crashing out. I'm gonna have to, like, end the stream soon. I didn't expect 2 screens to be, like, this long. But, I mean, it's just how it goes, I guess. It's cause I just, like, couldn't find the route for this one bit. Root beer has the iconic foam to it. I don't know, I haven't had root beer in a while, but I've just, like, I've never been a fan of the taste of it. What are your thoughts on root beer lollipops? Or, like, root beer, have you ever had, like, a root beer not ice cream cone, snow cone? My freaking elementary school used to have, like, a snow cone day. I wonder if they still do that. I'd hope so. Give that to the kids. I wish my high school had a snow cone day, bro. Jesus. I've had lollipops but no snow cones. Yeah. I mean, that just makes sense, right? Snow cones are just, like, rarer to have. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I mean, it just should not have been that hard, but it's like, just fine. I'm only saying that. I know I say that about everything. I'm only saying that in this case because the route was easy for that one part, and it just took me forever to, like, actually discover it. What is this room? Like, no, there's just nothing. Okay. So, I mean, there's more. Jesus Christ. There's 6 screens total, right? This is towels, we just did books, and then there's chests down here. And then after that, I have presumably 2 more screens. I miss ice cream day. Dang, you guys got an ice cream day? I probably shouldn't do this right now. Like, I should absolutely end right now. I don't understand the point in these binoculars other than to just show you how freaking long you have. Because they're definitely not gonna be helping you beat the screen. I dashed. I wonder how much money you spend in elementary school buying ice cream during lunch. Bro, I don't think we had that. I think we had, like, maybe a couple days where they'd have ice cream. Like, Thanksgiving dinner was like ice cream day. And that was it. DM for elaboration. Alright. I gotta just stop. Let me go check out what chests look like at least. Oh my god. Oh, that's not a jump button. Sorry, I'm trying to do something cool, but it's not working. It's kind of hard to do. Right, okay. There we go, nice. That was on controller. I mean, the first time I did it, it wasn't. I swapped to keyboard just to like see if I could. And then I swapped to controller. It was a fun stream to just talking. Yeah. I just had a yap session. That's just like, that's how my streams be. So this is chests. This looks so bad. I don't have stamina for any of this. Then I get here. And then I get here. Oh my god. Okay, this seems not too bad actually. This part doesn't seem too bad. Neither does this ending, but it might be tough stamina wise. This part seems like you could find some consistent pattern for. As long as you just stay along the correct diagonals. This start seems evil to me. So you go probably over top, and then go there, and then go there. Do I need my dash? Seems like it. Like, that's just, ugh. It's actually not too bad if I have good control over myself, aka I play on keyboard. I gotta go down. I gotta go down here. Okay. It's funny how much easier everything is when I can control myself. God dang it. I mean, you still need really good stamina control. Of course. There we go. That's how you gotta do it. Ah, oh, come on. I should really end. Sorry, I just like, I found this start, and I'm like, finding it super consistent. So now it's like, okay, wait, I can just do this. Ah. Seriously? Ah, god dang it. I mean, it's still really precise, right? Okay. If I was a little faster, I had it there. I didn't know which way they were going. Oh, if I dashed, if I jumped and dashed, I just had it. I'm gonna switch to controller now. I don't know if I have the control on controller though. Because this is like, this is precise. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, this is a freaking precision map. And a bit of timing. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, can you explain the last bit of what you said to me? I don't entirely. Well, not the last bit, but the second half of the first message. What food from another culture would you want to try? You asked me this already, and I don't remember if I said anything or if I haven't answered really. This is gonna sound kind of stupid. I want to know what, like, Guinness is all about. I know, like, that's like a stereotype with Irish people, you know? I want to know what the fuss is about. No! Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that on controller. Like, that was freaking awesome. By the way, when I play games, when I play Celeste on controller, it's not about like proving I'm better than anyone else at controller. You know, I'm not doing this to like show that I'm like. It's really more of a thing to myself. Like, am I still good at this game? With. I knew that thing freaking fell. Yeah, it's really a thing of like, am I still good at this game? If I have to play with something I'm just not as proficient in. Really want to try jollof rice? I've heard of that, I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know if it was I didn't know exactly what it was because I've never heard of it, but I mean that's just awesome. No, but like I could genuinely, I think I'd want just like a little bit of Guinness. Just to see like, what is it? Truly. Oh my god, I just freaking let go of grab like an idiot. That was literally the screen clear. Like... Why is this one so easy? Why couldn't the other ones have been like this, bro? I mean, this one is not a cakewalk. I want it to be, I want to be so clear in saying that, like, I mean, I would put the screen at like expert, but I mean the routing makes it hard, right? I'm just lucky enough to have found the routing for this one. But it's like, it's still definitely expert difficulty-wise. It's just that, like, this map is also a routing level. So the execution isn't, like, a full puzzle, you know? Because I'd say this is pretty high-level routing as well. Like, it's really just no slouch, I guess I should say. I'm a big fan of that phrase, by the way, if you couldn't tell by how often I tend to use it. There's a lot of, like, kind of fancy phrases that I like using because they just sound cool. It's not, I don't know why I keep seeming to, like, have to clarify my intentions, but... You know, I don't use fancy phrases to sound smarter. I just like them, you know? Or even words. I remember, like... I mean, this is something I have kind of just understood myself, but it's also a thing I've read before. Or basically, like, people who try to sound smart are gonna be using, like, flowery language all the time, where it's, like, unnecessary and it's esoteric, and it's like, why aren't you just making me, like, you're just making it impossible to understand you. You're just being incomprehensible. Like, that's not smart, that's just, like, convoluted, you know? And like, I'm not gonna say actual smart people, because I guess I'm kind of talking about myself here, but like, you know, people with actually like good vocabulary that aren't like faking it still tend to use common words the most often, right? Like, they're still gonna be saying a lot of they're still gonna be speaking pretty normally. It's just that every once in a while they come out with a word that's like, wow, that fits this really well, and I like, you know, maybe someone has to look it up, right? Maybe they don't fully understand. But it's like, no, that's just a better word there. You know what I mean? It's just more apt. Apt is one of those words where it's like, if you say it too much, it's like you're faking. But there are definitely just places where it's just good, right? That's not like the most crazy word to use, but it's still like, it's definitely not a common word. You know what I mean? They randomly crit when speaking. In a way, yeah. I mean, that's like, unironically a good way of putting it, in my opinion. Every once in a while, they just like, no, yeah, that's just right. Unfortunate timing there. And like, if you're like, okay, I'm not gonna say all the time, but there are certain times where saying the word you mean, like, everyone just kind of gets what you mean, even if they've never heard the word before. There are situations where that just happens. There are situations where that doesn't happen, right? And I'm not gonna say, like, a more skilled person is gonna have, you know, everyone understand them more often. Because I don't think that's necessarily true. I think there are instances in which, like, just using the right word will kind of raise some eyebrows. There's just no better way of really describing something other than using this word. And it's like, yeah, you're just gonna have to look it up, but it's like, it's just right. And I'm not talking about, like, academic words or technical terms or whatever. I'm talking about just, like, vocabulary that is just kind of, it hits a blind spot in more common terms. So you kind of have to dip into the, you know, what's the word what's the idiom I'm looking for here? God dang it. I had a really fun frickin' phrase I wanted to use. Unknown waters? Something like that. I was gonna make a nautical reference, and I thought it would be cool, but now I just sound like an idiot. Uncharted territory. Maybe that was it. No, because that's just not a nautical reference. But it's like, still right. It's still a correct phrase, but I like the nautical reference more. It gives a different vibe. I think it's more, Uncharted territory feels a little militaristic. Well, like, uncharted waters. See, that doesn't sound right though. Maybe it is. I don't know, I like the, it feels more adventurous. You know what I mean? Like, Uncharted territories sounds like dangerous and ominous. Man, it seems like I also get hit with the freaking wall boost virus when I play on controller. I guess that's just a controller thing. I'm doing it so much. No wonder Willow and, and Dylan do it so much. Like, Jesus. Try to join. Join what? Summer Games Fest? Oh, is that the? Are we gonna be doing a bingo? Is it gonna be like a watch party bingo deal? Sorry, I don't keep up with these sorts of things. When is it happening? It's happening exactly when I want to schedule Guess the Playlist too. June 5th. Ah, my god. What day of the week is that? Probably a weekend. I'm going back to keyboard. Just so I can see if I can get this done. Friday? Okay, I think that's fine. Because I want to do Guess the Playlist on like a full weekend day. And then Trevor's not available, and then I have to figure something out. Honestly, I'll probably just do whatever day gets like 8 people minimum. And that's not necessarily like don't assume it's gonna be June 6th or 7th yet. God dang it. Because I haven't made anything yet. So I can't really guarantee anything yet. I'm kind of waiting on the last one or two playlists, depending on if a certain person is joining. And then I'm gonna choose all the songs. That's probably gonna take... I could probably choose a couple songs in a day, and then still get around to finding clips, listening to every song. In a day. Because basically what I do is, I'm gonna choose all the songs, I'm gonna randomize the order of appearances of every song. Might have to do some tweaking because of a certain special event that I need certain conditions for. You can speculate what you think I mean by that. You can openly speculate it, I don't mind. I hope some real sleeper bangers show up. Yeah, I hope everyone's satisfied with whatever songs end up getting picked from the playlist. Alright, cool. Yay! Do I have to break them every time? Oh, I do. I don't find a need to. Either my guess was right or it wasn't. Well, I meant speculate on the specific statement I just said because I thought it was... I think it interacts in an interesting way with your guess, but... Fair enough. where my wildcard aspects can shine. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think everyone has their interesting picks. I mean, I'm going to randomize it, right? Just cause like I think handpicking them, just like I don't really know what I'm doing with that, so. It's like, why bother, you know? I don't think it's gonna make for a much better product. I think it has the chance of making a worse product. Oh, they closed in on me, bro. There are things I could say, but they are currently swimming in the brain soup. What's... God dang it. I don't know why I'm not, like, going here and jumping over. Yeah. Alright. Not human readable to anyone else. Oh, okay. They're just, like... Does that include you? Wait, I'm confused. Sort of. I see. Well, have fun with your brain soup. I'm playing Celeste. I would need to think hard to piece it together, I see. What was I gonna say? Something about, probably something about the freaking way I'm doing it this time, because I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll also be interesting because there's like a slightly larger pool of names. I'm pretty sure that's confirmed, because I have 3 new people, and at most 2 people dropping out. So it's, yeah, it's a larger pool of people. So that's gonna be really fun, I think. Is there just a safe spot? Oh, there is. Okay. Should use that. I hope the MIA person can join. Yeah. Oh, okay. God dang it, I should have done it on the other side. No, I'm really hopeful that they can. But obviously I would already, like, I don't know what they're dealing with currently, so. why did I do that? Why did I just keep going? Okay, so I need a wall bounce, and then whatever this is. Jesus. And that's the end of the screen. Do I want to keep doing this until I get it, or do I want to just go to bed? Okay. And then I guess I do vertical dash diagonal, and then we see where that gets us. Who knows? I don't know. That's awesome. Ah, bad timing. That's just unlucky. I mean, it's not, but it's pretty much a coin flip for me. I don't know why I did that. I know the cycle, I'm just, like, stupid. Oh, come on, man. I wanted to move. That was a good cycle as well. Should have just sent it. Why did I do that again? Oh, okay, that's fine. Okay. I don't know how to do this top bit. And I have to get quite a bit through it as well. Okay. I'll be serious, I missed the lines. I can't believe Dylan was just like, I don't think we'll go. I don't know, it was funny. I'm sure he'll come around. I think maybe I do just alternate diagonal and normal. I'm just worried that I'll fall behind. Come on. Hard games are hard to love. That's true. He doesn't seem like all that interested in the game. I guess it was interesting to me because it seemed like he was expecting to just come in, get through everything, and then be done with it. Which is like not at all how it was gonna happen, you know? The fact I got so far into Celeste is a testament to my willpower and wanting to love the same games as you. I mean, opinions be opinions, you know? Ah, my god, please line up. I mean, realistically, I should be watching that so it lines up, but it's so hard when I'm actually such an idiot. Why did I do that? I knew that was wrong. That time I was watching. Oh my god, it's so hard. Normally when I'm not naturally good at something, I get too angry to continue or try to get my money's worth so I can be done. Yeah, fair enough. I'm kind of like that. Ah, it just isn't lining up. Every single time I do that wall bounce, they close in on that spot. Like, I don't know how I'm doing that so consistently to where I'm just doing it wrong. No clue how I kept doing GD. The only reason I keep hopping on GD, by the way, is because I'm in a group of, like, I'm in a Discord server where everyone's pretty passionate about GD, and it, like, motivates me. But I've decided, like, I'm not dedicating myself to beating another level. I just like doing the small challenges they do. But it's also, like, I think the main thing behind my wrist pain, like, even with, like, rhythm games, it doesn't do it as bad as GD does. And my hand issues, I guess. It's not really risky. Which is weird, because I use my middle finger, but it's like, it hurts my ring finger. Which is also why I was like, I'll do controller, right? Because I don't use my ring finger for that. Like, do I do 2 vertical dashes? Do I wait? I can't even, like, figure it out because I get there so rarely. Do I need a wrist brace? I might. I think I have something around here. I just, like, I'm not really sure what wrist brace do for me, is another thing. I guess keep my wrist straight, but I don't know if that's the issue. Like, I'm not really sure what the issue is. I freaking dashed. It's so hard to tell which one's like the correct cycle because they both just kind of look like they're coming together in a position, right? Like both of these are like they're closing in on somewhere. But I need to remember it's like it's when they're there, that's when I need to wall bounce. No, bad cycle. Even though every individual thing here is on a 2 cycle, there's actually like a hit of a 4 cycle. Okay, I think I do 2 of each. I think I do 2 of each. Frick, I panicked. That's fine. Ah, that's just unlucky. I'm calling it unlucky. Obviously, nothing here is like luck-based, but I mean, when it comes to cycles, you just kind of have to hope they line up sometimes. I don't know what to do when I get to the top there. I freaking wanted to climb jump, but instead I motioned somehow. No! God. I'm just playing on keyboard, which maybe I shouldn't be, but whatever gets me through this. Ah, crap. I'm such an idiot. It's hard because I have to keep... What I'm doing right now is I'm keeping Madeline in my peripheral vision while I look at the top. Although I'm also kind of keeping the top in my peripherals. I'm actually looking generally at the middle of the screen. Ah, dang it, I misread it. And I'm just kind of, I'm trying to keep Madeline alive while I line up the cycle on top. And it's just like, not something you usually have to do in Celeste. Why did I do that? I think like anyone, even if you like hate cycles, you can admire the beauty of the patterns here, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's certain people who just like are like, no, it's disgusting because I have to go through them. And it's like, okay, whatever. People with any opinion. Oh my god! Feels like I need to be in there earlier? Like, I don't know. Ah, I should have done 2 diagonals. Or later, I guess. Even if I found it first to go through it. It's still fun. Yeah, I just like... I think some people are like... They would just call it ugly anyways. Because they're a hater. I don't know. Maybe some people just don't find it visually appealing. I was kind of ranting earlier about how, like... Just because someone disagrees with you doesn't mean they're biased, right? Because I got hit with a, like, some people just see what they want to see, and I was like, no. That's not what's going on here, but okay. And then someone else expressed a similar sentiment of, like, you guys just hate me and you're just trying to justify it. Or something stupid like that. And it's like, no, there's reason here that you're just kind of blowing off, I guess, because you think there's some shady narrative going on. And that's when I was like, what are we talking about here? Sounds like that person wants to view things like that because they want to see what they... Okay. They want to saw what they want to see. Bro, I can't believe... I don't remember it the other day. No, I don't remember it the other day. I don't remember how exactly it went down, but like... I said thank you, Saw, because Trevor freaking did an 8-bit. Out of nowhere, for like no reason, by the way. I was like, why? But then I said thank you, Saw, and he said something like really stupid about tenses, and it was just like such a bad bit. It was just such a bad bit. I should start bit reviewing. I should start doing live bit reviews. Nah, I feel mean doing that. I don't know, sometimes I just want to, like, someone's doing a bit, and I'm like, I don't like this bit, and I want it to stop. So I just, like, I have the urge to just be like, alright, this is like a 6 out of 10. Just, like, stop them in their tracks. Could use some work. The idea is there, but not the execution. Ah! I gotta switch the controller because my hand's acting up. Come on! That wall bounce is pretty much the only thing that's like actually troubling me in this level now. I think I have a strategy for the end. Oh my god! Okay, wait, I've pulled it. That's fine. I'm actually stupid. I dashed vertically instead of horizontally. Instead of diagonally. I dashed orthogonally instead of diagonally. Did you ever freeze juice into popsicles? No, but my family got those like plastic tube things that you'd freeze that might as well have been juice. Actually, I think when I was like really young, I might have frozen juice into popsicles, but I don't remember at all how they tasted. I don't think they were very good. I don't think they were ever very good. But those plastic tube things are pretty awesome. I don't know, they're hit or miss depending on like what brand you get. But I always liked letting them melt like a, not all the way, but like a good bit, to where I'd get like really cool flavoring juice. God dang it! I have to get the right, like, timing on that wall. Like, it can't just be I live there. I also have to do it so where they're gonna change quickly, I think. That was bad. It had 4? 4 what? I mean like the, not actual tubes, but they're like plastic, like, packets. Like they're long. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like what you'd get at like a, I got them a lot in like my elementary school pep rallies. Put it in a plastic cup with a spoon in the middle so you can use it as a scoop. Huh. Casey, have you heard of the movie The Menu? I bet you have. Every once in a while, I get a freaking... It was a plastic. Yeah, no, my thing, it's not like that kind of plastic. It's like disposable, like you throw it away at the end. Haven't seen it, but you know the plot. Yeah. Pretty much the same. I've seen a lot of videos on it. Have you seen like the food they have in it? Like, what do you review the food in the menu? I've only seen the final meal. Wait, which one? Because there's 2 final meals technically. The burg. Okay. I don't know why we're like dancing around spoilers. Like both of us know what happened. They also did like a. I don't think you. I doubt you care about like spoilers for the food they make in the menu. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I forget a lot of them, but there's one of them that's really funny, where it's this guy who's like a foodie. He's really big on food, right? And the head chef is like, all right, go cook something. And he tries his best, but he has no idea what he's doing. And it's just BS. They call it such in the movie. And it's so funny, because they like, for every piece of food on the menu, they have like a fancy presentation like shot of it, and they do it for that one, but they call it Tyler's BS, and it's just like, it's just a really funny moment. I haven't seen the movie, by the way. I've just seen like so much on it for some reason. I get a lot of shorts about that cheeseburger scene. Let me, like... I'm gonna send you an image of it. I'm gonna DM you the image of it, because it's just so funny. It's just so funny. I just made... Yeah, it's basically that. It's basically that. Like... it's... I've seen that image before. Which you have? That's funny. Honestly. Yeah, no, it's really great. And then he kills himself. I mean, that's like it's literally like a horror movie, so like. Well, I don't even know. It's more of a thriller, isn't it? It's not really a horror movie. I feel like calling it horror is like just not accurate. God dang it! Can I line up a wall bounce? To be fair, I'm not looking there at all, so it's like 10 times harder. No! Horror tension, but not horror scary. Yeah. I mean, horror is also like concepts, right? Like you're not gonna be like. It's not like a common fear to, you know, be trapped on an island with a chef, with a disillusioned chef who's planning on killing everyone, you know? No! I'm wondering if I do 3 up dashes in some cases. Yep. Oh my god. Alright, time to backtrack. Time to do the backtrack. I'm not doing the freaking backtracks, bro. Well, I've gotten halfway through this map in 3 hours. I mean, it's kind of impressive that I did, I did that bit in half the time I did the other bit. Now I have this screen to worry about. I'm not doing this right now. It's 5 a.m. I'm not tired because I accidentally took a nap earlier, but I'm not streaming. I'm not gonna continue streaming. Maybe I'll start planning guess the playlist. Like, I don't need every single playlist to start figuring out what songs to add, generally. Come on. Why? I can't Ultra. Or maybe I am. I just can't tell. I don't think I am. Like, I don't think that's a Ultra. Pretty sure I'm just getting color affected. I can't tell. I'm on keyboard again. I did the screen on keyboard because I was getting a little tired. There we go. Filters are so hard to hit. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna be consistent at them. I would love to. They're just so hard. And getting like a Dultra with a bunny hop as well. Alright, whatever. I do towels and then I get to the final two screens. So I'm literally halfway through this map. That's the craziest part. Actually, what's my death count currently? Let's go check. Speaking of horror, I wonder if I am going too hard on my ideas. Yeah, like, going into, like, the boys' territory. 1200 is, like, not bad at all. But that's because, like, this is a routing level. Routing levels are just freaking hard. You know what I mean? Alright, let's do 7C on controller to end off stream. I want to feel like I'm good at controller again. After that. I mean, I did pretty solid for a GM map, but it's like expert gameplay and then like... I would say GM routing. I don't know, maybe people disagree with me, but I feel like that's probably where the difficulty comes from in that map. Just shoot me if I go to the boys. Oh my god, I can't freaking... I'm like... That's an accurate assessment though, right? Like that's like the example of what you're avoiding. Or like kind of invincible as well, I think. No! The boys is weird. Invincible is just more... Invincible's more gory. Yeah. God dang it! I did the same thing freaking twice. Just bad positioning into that. Of course, the dash maze is just gonna be the hardest part of the screen for me because this dashing is a thing. God, how do you even manage that one? Like. I just didn't dash. I think I'll have an advantage on intentionally not having music and playing it completely straight. That's interesting. And I say that because I don't know how not having music would go. Like, I feel like scoring is pretty important, but maybe it'll work as long as you have good sound design anyways. Like, even in YouTube videos, like, I mean, it's different, right? But scoring is like, music is important in a video to make it kind of just give more atmosphere. Now, do I think you should have, like, what's it called, Strive from Silk Song in the background of a serious scene? Maybe not. I don't think you need, like, but maybe just, like, something subtle. I mean, I'm not sure, right? I'm not a professional, but... Oh, the lack of music is meant to prevent me from influencing how you feel about a scene. I guess that's fair, but it might make it just feel empty, you know? Like, a lack of music is still an atmospheric choice, in a sense. Still, it'll have an effect on people. You can't get away from having an effect on people, you know what I mean? Oh my god, AJ missed-dash challenge. AJ, don't miss-dash challenge. I just missed-dashed there. That's actually so. I can fill the air with ambient sounds. Like, maybe, but they don't really do as good as, like, a continuous piece does. And I'm just saying this from the perspective of a guy who edited, like, Geometry Dash music videos recently. So, I mean, I don't know. Basically, any, like, professional, quote-unquote professional video I've made has had background music, because I just know how, like, weird it feels to not have it. But then again, there's probably a lot of movie scenes that just don't have scoring. Like, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to scoring. Unless it's, like, in your face, like freaking, like, Oppenheimer. Like, I could hear the Oppenheimer music. Yeah, okay. I don't really want to beat 7Z, honestly. Like, I don't want to take too long. It would have been nice to have it done there, but, like, it's fine. This is just, like, AJ stop miss-dashing simulator, and it's like, why do I want to do that to myself? It's just, whatever. It'll be a weird balance set. Yeah. I think it's a fair... Yeah. If I ever do it, of course. Alright. I should end. I'm out of here. Oh, my text is gone. Wait. Is it? I'm not even, like, in a VC, so you can't see me, which is funny. That's such a good quote. Oh my god, I forgot about the quote. There we go. Oh, there we go. I like doing this. I haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna do it again. Sorry, I forgot about that quote, and now I'm looking at it again. Go, my fellow Republican. Go win that. It's so funny. All right. It illustrates my point so well as well. It's just like how absurd that sounds. But like if I said like, you know, go my fellow Italian, go win that marathon. It's like, yeah. No, Italian solidarity. Get that. I'm not Italian. Unless I am. Anyways, enough of that. Bye bye. I'm out of here. Bye. Go my fellow Republic.